In an age of digital connectivity and information overload, it's easy to feel overwhelmed and vulnerable. But what if those feelings were deliberately amplified by a hidden network of manipulators? This is the unsettling reality for victims of gang stalking, a form of organized harassment that often incorporates numerology as a tool of psychological control. Gang stalking is a terrifying experience, leaving victims feeling isolated, confused, and deeply afraid. One particularly insidious aspect of this phenomenon is the use of numerology, a system that assigns meaning to numbers, to manipulate and control targets. This video aims to shed light on this disturbing trend, exploring how numerology can be twisted into a weapon of psychological warfare. We will delve into the methods used by perpetrators, the impact on victims, and the crucial steps we can take to combat this form of abuse. By understanding the dynamics of gang stalking and the role numerology plays, we can better protect ourselves and support those who have fallen victim to this insidious form of harassment. To fully grasp the gravity of numerology's role in gang stalking, it's essential to define the key terms. Numerology, in its simplest form, is the study of the significance of numbers and their relevance in our lives. It is often used to gain insight into personality traits, predict future events, and make important life decisions. Gang stalking, on the other hand, is a much darker phenomenon. It involves the persistent and systematic harassment of an individual by a group of people. Synchronization, in the context of gang stalking, refers to the deliberate orchestration of events or patterns involving numbers to create a sense of unease and paranoia in the target. These seemingly unrelated concepts converge in a chilling way when numerology is used as a tool to manipulate and control individuals within the framework of gang stalking. Imagine constantly encountering the same sequence of numbers on license plates, clocks, receipts, seemingly everywhere you go. While coincidences happen, when these numerical patterns become persistent and pervasive, they can be deeply unsettling. This is the reality for many victims of gang stalking, who report experiencing a relentless barrage of seemingly meaningful numbers. Perpetrators may use these numbers to send coded messages, evoke specific emotions, or simply to reinforce the target's sense of being watched and controlled. For example, a stalker might repeatedly display the number 11 to a target, knowing that it holds personal significance for them, such as a birth date or anniversary. This seemingly innocuous act can be incredibly unnerving, creating a sense of invasion and reminding the target that they are constantly being monitored. The use of numerology in this context is a form of psychological manipulation, designed to erode the target's sense of security and sanity. Synchronization takes the manipulation of numerology a step further by creating a fabricated reality designed to disorient and control the target. Perpetrators carefully orchestrate events and manipulate circumstances to make it seem as though the target is experiencing a series of bizarre and inexplicable coincidences. This might involve staging encounters with specific individuals at predetermined times, planting objects with numerical significance in the target's path, or manipulating digital platforms to display targeted number sequences. For example, a target might receive a phone call from an unknown number at precisely 3:33 p.m., only to have their doorbell ring 3 times at 3:36 p.m. These seemingly unrelated events, linked by the recurring number 3, can create a sense of paranoia and make the target question their own perception of reality. The goal of synchronization is to chip away at the target's sense of stability and make them question their own sanity, making them more vulnerable to further manipulation and control. Numerology has long been associated with mystical and occult practices, including witchcraft and demonology. In these contexts, numbers are believed to hold powerful supernatural significance. Practitioners of witchcraft may use numerology to cast spells, predict future events, or communicate with spirits. Similarly, in demonology, certain numbers are thought to be linked to specific demons or to hold the key to unlocking dark forces. For example, the number 666 is famously associated with the devil in Christian demonology. By understanding the historical and cultural significance of numerology in these esoteric practices, we can gain deeper insight into how it can be used as a tool of manipulation and control in modern contexts, such as gang stalking. This chapter will explore the connections between numerology, witchcraft, and demonology, shedding light on the darker aspects of this ancient practice. In the realm of witchcraft, numbers are often used in rituals and spells to harness specific energies. For instance, the number 3 is frequently used to invoke the power of the triple goddess, Maiden, Mother, and Crone. This triad is believed to represent the 3 stages of a woman's life and is a central concept in many Wiccan traditions. Similarly, the number 9 is considered magical, due to its associations with completion and fulfillment, often used in spells that aim to bring closure or manifest desires. In demonology, the significance of numbers can be even more ominous. Certain numbers are thought to be directly linked to specific demons, serving as their calling cards or symbols of their influence. For example, the number 13 is often associated with bad luck and malevolent forces, while 666 is seen as the numerical embodiment of Satan himself. These numbers are not just symbolic, they are believed to hold real power in summoning dark entities or unleashing malevolent energies. Understanding these associations can provide us with a deeper comprehension of how numerology can be weaponized in gang stalking. By leveraging the fear and superstition surrounding certain numbers, perpetrators can create a heightened sense of dread and paranoia in their targets. The use of numerology in this context is not just about causing confusion, it is about tapping into ancient fears and cultural archetypes to exert control and domination. As we delve deeper into the connections between numerology, witchcraft, and demonology, it becomes clear that the manipulation of numbers is not a new phenomenon. Rather, it is an age-old practice that has been repurposed for modern forms of psychological warfare. By recognizing these patterns, we can better understand the methods used by gang stalkers and develop strategies to protect ourselves from their insidious influence.